Well, hello there. So, bit of a weird setting, by the way. I'm in hospital. I'm in the Royal Brompton Hospital at the moment, which is a specialist heart and lung hospital in London, England. And you may notice a thing in my arm. This is an intravenous line. It's known as a venflon, because basically I'm not well right now. I suffer from a lung condition and diabetes as well. And very recently, well, not that recently actually, about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, I got really, really ill. So I'm 31 at the moment, and I've been ill my whole entire life. And I've had this condition since birth, developed diabetes when I was in my early 20s, and yeah, just always been ill. However, this time round was bad, like really bad. We're talking dead bad, kind of, you know. It was, yeah, horrible. But somehow pulled through, and I've been pushing and fighting and pushing, you know, since then. And you know, everyone's sort of messaging me, "Oh, stay strong, you're tough, keep fighting," and all these kind of things. I'm like, I don't think I'm that strong. I don't think I'm that tough. And believe me, fighting when all you can do all day is sit in a bed and cry isn't really, you know, I can't fight like I'd want to fight, you know. It's so you kind of got to be a little bit mental. But one of the things, especially for me, for my body, is I exercise. I try to exercise as much as I can, really. I love being outdoors, I love fresh air, I love the sunshine. All of these things are very good for me, but not just for me, they're good for everybody, right? If you sit in an office, if you sit at a desk, and you're, you know, in a small little cubicle, in an office, with artificial lighting and all that sort of stuff all day long, you need exercise. You need to get outside, you need to start moving around, okay? Now, I always say to people, you just got to push, you've got to push, you've got to push. You've got to push back, you've got to push hard, okay? Whatever it is, you know, basically, as hard as life pushes you, you've got to push back if you want to do anything, if you want to achieve anything. And, you know, while I know a lot of people are happy just moseying along in their lives, which is cool, and as long as you're enjoying it and you're not hurting anyone, hey, who am I to judge, yeah? But a lot of people, you know, they feel stuck, they feel like they want to do some more, and they feel like they want to get somewhere, and they feel frustrated and they feel trapped. Believe me, I know this feeling. It is horrible, yeah? Being stuck inside this body, when this body does horrendous stuff, it's torture. That is the only word for it, is torture. But yeah, you know, you've got to push. Sometimes physically, and sometimes mentally. And so kind of, you know, I always say to people, you push your comfort zones. You know, that might not be nice for you to do, but, you know, everyone has to, if they want to progress, if they want to grow in life, they have to push. And the harder you push, the further you'll go. And my whole entire life, literally every day, is just pushing the comfort zones, you know. I'm so very rarely comfortable. I have pain every single day. But to kind of, to show, if you like, the kind of, rather than, you know, being all metaphorical and whatnot, there's this challenge. It's called the Bring Sally Up Push-Up Challenge, and I'm sure some of you have seen it on the internet before, a couple of people doing it, and there's amazing feats of strength that people can do. Literally, you know, I just try and do what I can do when I can do it. And I'm gonna do the Bring Sally Up Challenge. Now, I did it last Monday. My lung function was at 45%. Well, not quite at 45%, it was nearly 45% on Monday. Wednesday it was 45%, which is a bit rubbish. It's basically like, imagine someone just takes out one of your lungs and then just removes a little bit of the one that's left. Kind of trying to power this body on you know, less than one lung. But yeah, my O2 sats, which is basically how much oxygen gets absorbed into your blood, at room air were about 89, which is not good. They've come up, they're about 92 now on room air, which is cool, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, being that my lung function was done on Wednesday, it's now Sunday, that my lung function is, I don't know, maybe closer to 50, so like one lung. I'm going to try and push through this challenge. In total, it's 30 press-ups, that's it, that's all it is, 30 press-ups, but it's the nature of the press-ups. You've got to keep breathing, you've got a really nice, controlled breathing. That's where I fall down. But over the years I've really pushed my body. The human body is an incredible, human mind as well, don't get me wrong, both together, incredible, incredible things. But mentally, we can stop our bodies from doing stuff, you know, and actually if we train our bodies almost mindlessly, our bodies can do stuff that will surprise us. You know, our bodies can endure so much punishment and they will still work, they will recover. You know, people always go, oh yeah, but what if I hurt myself? I'm like, mate, if you hurt yourself, you can bounce back, you know? Like kids, they fall over again and again and again, and they just literally bounce up sometimes, you know? Our bodies are incredible, and we can train them to do incredible things, but we have to mentally, consciously give over to that. We have to say, I'm going to push it, I'm going to do it, okay? And that's what I try to do. Don't always succeed, oftentimes start crying because things hurt or things are difficult, and, you know, like I said, for me, my breathing is the big thing, and I've come up with a saying. It's basically, so long as you can breathe, everything else is easy. And it really is. If you can breathe, if you can physically take a breath, you're still alive. If you're still alive and you're able to breathe freely, then everything else can be figured out, you know? You can take your time a little bit more with things, you can figure stuff out. It's probably not anywhere near as difficult as you thought it might be. So anyway, I'll shut up. 3 minutes 22 seconds. Oh, my knees. 3 minutes 22 seconds of the challenge. And in theory, I managed 3 minutes 2 seconds last Monday. I'm going to do my best to get through the whole thing to show that if you push it, you can do it. Yeah! Come on! Oh my days. You know what? I did that on Monday. I'm done, I'm knackered. But trust me, man, Monday I was absolutely finished, I was dead. That was tough, that was really tough. Don't get me wrong. But it's doable, you know? And you tell yourself, I said to myself, before this today, I was like, I don't care, because I'm not going to compete with my brother as well at the moment. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Whatever I have to do it, I'm going to do it. And I felt, don't you know, I was nervous before I recorded this. And, you know, I kind of sort of just moved my arms around a bit. And I said to myself, no, come on, you can do this. And that's it. Belief is so much of it. Our bodies are so tough. We can put, I mean, this right here, this is a stab wound. Do you know what I said? You know, I was basically dead. I basically was. I couldn't handle the torture that I was in at the time. And I stabbed myself twice. Aiming for my heart, stupidly. Didn't get long enough blade. And I just ended up chopping into my lungs, which for me isn't ideal, but hey, we live and learn. And I was basically dead. Just laying on the operating table. Not much blood left in me. Obviously I didn't know any of this. This is what I was told later on, but you know, I've had a tube, chest drain. You know, I've had a central line in my neck. All of these kind of things within the last 5 weeks. Horrendous amounts of pain. Just tears rolling down my face. Most days, you know. And it's been incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. And there's times where, you know, I've almost given up again. In fact, there's more than one occasion. A bunch of occasions where I just wanted to quit. I just wanted to go, it's just not worth it. But you know what? With a lot of encouraging words from a lot of amazing people, you just keep pushing and pushing until you get to where you want to be, you know? But then don't forget to take a step back, breathe, and appreciate what you've done, where you've got to. You know, all the things you've had to overcome to get there. Doesn't matter how much you push, you might just do one press up. Or for you, one press up might be a huge deal. That's cool. It's not the results, you know? It's how you feel about the results, and it's about trying in the first place. And as I say, just trying to push life as hard as it pushes you. So long as you can breathe, everything else is easy. So I hope, oh, my knees are so bad. I hope you've been able to take away something from this video, and I hope if nothing else, you've had a bit of enjoyment from it.